You got three options. Which one do you pick?
Okay.
$4,000 a week for the rest of your life. $2 million right here, right now. Or perfect credit score.
I'm going to say perfect credit score because it's nothing that you can't get with that. Like you needed to buy a home, you needed to finance a car, like it, you know what I mean? So many factors.
So the perfect credit score?
The perfect credit score, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. So my guy said 2 million. And then I only bring up what he said because we all said a different thing. And I said 4,000 a week because how I'm looking at it is like it's $4,000 a week. So it gives you a whole different mindset as to where regardless of you spending your 4,000 for the rest of your life, you know it's coming right back next week. And you can still have whatever else you had going on. You could have been a doctor already or a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But you just can know that I can spend $4,000 and it's going to come back every week. Or I can keep saving this 4,000 and it just keeps stacking up. So I think to me, at least, that has a little bit more value than the credit score because sometimes I can give my 4,000 a week away. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's coming again next week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My credit score, I can do things with that, but it's still a limit. You still kind of got to be in hustle mode a little more. Same with the 2 million. You still got to be in hustle mode. Whereas with the 4,000, you can kind of pace yourself a little more.
I just feel like with that, maybe tomorrow isn't promised. Like you never know when it's your day.
True.
You know what I mean? So you could get 4,000 a week and not be here the next week. So I just know from my life experiences how credit has played a part in my life and the importance of it. That's why I say credit.
Yeah,
because you can get it's nothing. I don't care if you had $1 million. Some places are not going to accept cash. That's like a status thing. Like your credit is like your status in society. So that's why I said that.
So also, this the other thing though, right? If I'm the 4,000 a week guy, I can still go and get the perfect credit score. But I now have the perfect credit score with 4,000 coming in. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like you can still, even 2 million, I can go and get somehow 2 million, but I also got 4,000 coming in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It work in every scenario. At least that's how I'm looking at it. Like, I don't think it's no right or wrong. That's why I said I'm going to ask, because it's an interesting, people got different takes, obviously. So, and that proved it, because like I say, all three of us had a different take on it and chose a different option.
I just think just because I picked what impact, I've never had 4,000 a week. I've never touched 2 million, but I know how having credit has impacted my life moving forward. You know what I mean? So I just chose what I related to the most. Yeah. And that was what I related to.
For sure.
If I can get 4,000 a week, I'm going for it. like for real, like, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
If I could touch that, we could.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So
I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
Have you ever dated outside of your race?
Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
Like, it was, so it depends on the race.
Well, how many have you dated? Like, how many races have you dated?
So far is bitches, like white bitches, Brazilian bitches, East Indian bitches. I don't know if she was Mexican. I don't know. I'm just gonna say Latina. Okay. Them two, because I never had Chinese or Asian. You know what I'm saying? So, but those experiences was like, it just depends. It was a case by case. You want to know about the white girls, like in particular or something?
I'm just curious. because I personally have not ever dated outside my race. Like, I love black men. Like, I can't even see myself doing that. But just as I get older and the experiences and the relationships that I have with people and those things not working out, it makes me wonder, like, am I missing out on something? Am I selling myself short? Should I be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, put myself out there to everybody and not just limiting myself to black men. But yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And like, it's literally been like a handful of the different races all together. But also I'm just thinking about my whole dating experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just, I see you factoring in like going forward too.
Yeah.
Because like, ultimately these was like, situations where I don't think I was looking at it like really considering them as somebody I really take serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? It probably was just more so somebody I met and we either had sex or went on a date, something like that. Not necessarily like I'm meeting her family and shit. You know
okay. So what are some of the differences that you saw in these other women that, I don't know, what rival black women, or you can compare
the difference? Oh,
yeah,
man,
like, is there any difference?
Is it a difference? Like again, that's case by case, but it's like with, obviously, you know, it's a difference with different races. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just certain things that it's just certain like, what's the word? Like, it's just a certain type of, like, not traits, but we're certain type of ways. Black people certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Spanish, white, like, we just got our own ways. So you got that element, but the rest of it is case by case. You know what I'm saying? Because not every white girl is the same. You know what I'm saying? It's similarities, but the dating experience is some shit that's going to be case by case. That's more like what happened between y'all.
Okay.
So, but I prefer black women just in general. You know what I'm saying? That's mostly what I've been around, mostly what I done dated. And that's just what I'm attracted to the most. But I just, I kind of only can see that going. Like, I can kind of only see that as far as really taking it serious, but I just don't like to box myself in because I just don't like to box myself in. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. I've asked you that because I'm just curious. And then I've often heard like races of other women are more optimistic, I would say, than black women. Just because we come with a lot. Like, we come with some trauma, we come with some masculinity. Like, it's there. It's generational things that we picked up from our mom that she might have picked up from her mom, and it's a hard cycle to break, but it's like we need that support from black men to help us through that, like, to be lifted up more. I've never like dated a white guy before, but I did like work with them, and for me, I always felt like it was more of like it was a fantasy for them to be with a black girl. Like, I don't want to be fetishized.
Yeah, they had like a fetish.
Like like it's certain. I feel like it's certain type of black women that white guys go for. I feel like it's more, like smaller, petite black women, more docile. I feel like for me,
you don't feel like they like thick ones.
I feel like it would be an intimidation for them. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think so. I think it's more of like a fantasy for them.
And that's why I go back to his case by case though, because I know some white dudes that like thick black girls.
Yeah, I haven't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's so many different types of people. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to really just box it in like that. But yeah. I mean, you know,
speaking from experience, my experiences, but yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, but you did date another race before.
No, I've never.
Oh, you never have?
I've never have. Just these are just me speaking from like coworkers that I have. Like it's been like maybe like flirtation, but nothing like not trying to pursue it. And I don't know if it could be. Maybe I'm intimidating to them. I don't know. Like it's flirting though, but it's not like, hey, you want to go out? You want to, none of that. But yeah.
What's your ideal date night? Like, as far as, I mean, you can be taking a dude out or whatever, but if a dude taking you out, like, what would you want to do?
Like I would want to go for a drive, like listen to some good music, maybe spark something up, drive around the city, talk, get to know each other. Then we can maybe go by the water, do like a boat ride.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that'd be dope. Like at night, like I think that'd be dope. Like, I'm very simple. Like you can. I like to stay in. Like I like to be at home. We could cook. We can have a cooking competition. Like I don't care. Like as long as that I'm with somebody that I want to spend time with. Like you got good energy. I'm good with that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm very simple. But if you want to do some extravagant, if you want to do something that's extravagant, then I'm with that too. Like all that romantic flowers and shit, all that shit. I like that type of shit.
You done had somebody get you flowers before?
Yeah.
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 I think I did that like twice before. I had some flowers.
Twice. Okay.
Twice.
I actually had like a little 6th grade boyfriend crush type of situation. For Valentine's Day, he got me like balloons, he got me flowers, and he had like his mom bring it to the school. And like when we came back from lunch, I had all this stuff, like my desk was decorated. Like I thought that was so cute.
Yeah.
And for us to be so young and for him to think about, be that thoughtful, I thought that was dope.
I don't think I really got into that when I was, especially at them ages. I wasn't on that. It was over with. I've been the same way. Like the crazy thing is most of my pictures and shit, like when I was younger, I straight face king. No smile. I got a smile. I smiled in a few of them, but I was pressured into them smiles, and you can see it.
You always been about business your whole life.
Not even. It ain't even that. It's just I guess just fuck I'm smiling for. We can take the picture still. This is just my regular face. I'm gonna just stare at you like that. I don't know, but that's how all my pictures is when I was younger.
That's my pictures. Goofy, I'm sure. As long as I'm spending time, that person is prioritizing me in that moment, I'm happy. I don't care what we're doing. Honestly, like, yeah.
Okay, so give me your top 3 things that's important to you when it comes to like messing with a dude. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody you're considering being with. What's the top 3 things that you're looking at? Like these have to be right or close to it. Close to right. Like maybe it's not perfect, but you count on these 3 things to be like in order of some sort.
I would say number 1, loyalty. Like I need that above anything else.
Loyalty.
I would say it's number 1. Number 2, I would say protection. Like I want to feel like you got my back. No matter what, right, wrong, or indifferent. Number 3, I would say compassion. That's very important. Those are important to me. Because if you're not loyal to me, then you can't love me. Like, I'd rather have that over love. Honestly.
You'd rather have loyalty over love?
I would, because even if you love me, you could still cross me. You know what I mean? Like, family members, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd rather have somebody that's loyal to me, that's going to be down for me, no matter what.
I can see that. Yeah. I can see the real value in that.
Because people that you love hurt you, I think, the most.
Because it's feelings there.
Yeah.
But see, the loyal part means that you can potentially not have the feelings there. You get what I'm saying? Like, it can be somebody that, yes, you can count on them to be them or be there, but what about how you feel about them? Like, what if it's a person that, okay, this guy is, what if the guy you talking about is loyal, but you really not attracted, like, or stimulated by him? Is the loyalty enough to keep you, like, stimulated all the way around? Because you also didn't mention sex in that. So
Yeah.
that's not, so is the loyalty enough to keep you around, like, or not keep you around, but stimulate you to want to be with this person? The loyalty, the compassion,
Yes.
and the protection?
Yes. I need somebody
Okay.
that has, for me, that means loyalty means you have my back no matter what. Like, right, like I said, right, wrong, or indifferent. Like, even when I'm wrong, like, cool, tell me when I'm wrong, but you still got my back though. Like, you telling me, you know, you might pull me to the side, like, yeah, you tripping, like, you care. Like, that's what I want. Like, I done had people that then said they love me that did me the most dirty. Like, for me, these are my personal experiences, and you know how I view these. I might view it a little differently.
Is you gonna cheat on them?
Am I gonna cheat on them?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna cheat on them.
The fact that you even thought about it was like, let's see, because I'm definitely not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga loyal, you like, look, loyalty number one, but you had to consider.
I'm not gonna cheat.
You had to consider if you was gonna cheat. You know what I'm
not
saying?
gonna
That's
cheat.
crazy right there.
I'm not gonna cheat.
All right, no, I hear you. You probably ain't. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? Can't nobody tell the future. But it's a nice list. I can see how those three things can just, like, give you, like, just all around security. You know what I'm saying? You said protection,
Yeah.
compassion, and loyalty. So yeah, with those three things, you got something you can rely on.
And that's the thing, something that's gonna be there, like, at the end of the day, when I may not have anything else, like, I can turn to this person and be like, you know, X, Y, and Z is going on. Okay, cool. What you want to do about it? How we gonna figure this out? I want it to be a us thing. What about you? Same questions.
The top three things that matter.
Yeah.
Just that I can think of right now, because it's plenty things, but I just say, like, what I'm looking for is somebody who, well, like, not what I'm looking for, but the top three things, the things that I look for: originality, for real. Because it's just like, even that alone is like, that'll catch me. You know what I'm saying? If the personality is, if you like a magnet type shit. Not a magnet to attention or nothing like that, but just like, I'm drawn to you by your personality and shit.
Yeah.
That's usually gonna be somebody with originality. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I look for. How considerate you are just as a person all around, because if you, like, talk shit to people you don't know, but you nice and to me in my face, then you being fake with me. You only being this way because we got some type of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think so?
But if I cross your bad side, you're going to be talking crazy to me like you just talk crazy to the person you don't know. So, like, that, because that also trickles down into, like, the other thing, which is, well, I don't know if it trickled down into that, but the other thing is, like, just her, if I can somehow tell that she takes care of herself, you know what I'm saying?
Very important.
Because if she take care of herself, love herself, and all of that, she only gonna, like, deal with people that she sees as, like.
What do you mean take care of herself? Like, a
it could be like eating well, you know what I'm saying? It could be working out, but also mental, you know what I'm saying? Like, just loving yourself. Because if you do that, you're not gonna deal with somebody you're not sure about and all that type of shit. Like, if she dealing with me, that means she she sees me as somebody that is, you know, good for her to interact with and fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So everything gonna work itself out from there. You get what I'm saying? So I be looking at those things. It's a lot of shit I look at, but
Okay,
that's just off the top of my head what I can think about just right now. I'll say those because those are important.
Okay, it was number 3 for you.
That was number 3, wasn't it?
Nope, that was only 2.
So what I said first? That's that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I definitely think I just said 3. I think the first one was I damn near forgot already.
I was about to say I could have.
The first one was originality.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was considerate, like how she acts, behavior around people. Like, are you considerate? Are you a nice person, or are you mean? Like, I really am paying attention to see if you mean for real. Do you not give a fuck for real? You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as I get on your bad side, you ain't gonna give a fuck about me. And then the third one was what did I just say with the third one? You ain't listening. See, I listen to yours and shit.
I am
Where the
listening.
loyalty at? You want all this loyalty? Where's the loyalty? Like, I'm listening.
I am listening.
But I don't know. Whatever the third one was.
Okay, I know. I kind of I remember what you were saying. I just forgot the specific word that you said, but I heard the message.
I think I said like somebody that care about herself.
Yeah, take care of herself. Yeah, you did say that.
In the sense of like love herself, all of that.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I mean? Just to know like who she should be dealing with, shouldn't be dealing with, all of that. But it's a lot of shit I look like. It's, you know, but them some important things. Just some little things. I got like a scenario for you.
I'm listening.
Let's say you in the lounge, you and your man. You walk in the lounge, you sit down, table, waiter, waitress, whatever, they come over, they bring a drink to your guy. And they tell him like, yeah, old girl and them over there just bought this for you. Like y'all been sitting down like a minute, 2 minutes, and the first thing the waitress brings to the table is the drink that they brought. What happens from that point? From your perspective?
He's going to respectfully decline the drink.
So that's what, but I'm saying, what are you going to do?
What am I going to, I'm not going to do anything. He's going to do it. I don't even have to. Just let him handle it. He's going to decline.
That's what you would want him to do?
That's what he's going to do.
You said that's what he's going to do?
Mm-hmm.
How you know? Like, it's a real question.
I know.
Like, how you know? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think if he knows me well enough, he would know what to do in that situation based off of the person that he's with, I guess. Well,
shit, now you could play this for him. No. Like, look, just in case we run it across this is what I would. You know what I'm saying? But, okay. So you want him to basically, you said, decline it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You taking it?
If I'm the dude?
Yeah, you taking it? What would you do in that situation?
What would I do if I'm the dude and they sent my girl, or if I'm the dude and some girl?
If you were the dude and you were with your girl and some other girl sent you a drink, what would you do in that situation?
I'd probably just like let the drink sit there or something, or tell them they can take it back, because eventually they're gonna take it back or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's just me personally.
Okay,
I'll just let it sit there. Like, whatever happened with it, you know what I'm saying? And I might tell the waitress, like, oh, okay, good looking, appreciate it. Tell them I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, respectfully. That was the respectful
I ain't
part.
Gonna drink it.
Yeah, that was the respectful part. Yeah,
because they could have bought both of us a drink.
Exactly. That's why,
so I already know what that is. But
yeah,
you know, but yeah.
So what would you do if a man brought your girl a drink and it was y'all both sitting there? Like, what would you do in that situation?
Shit. Pull up the menu and order some food. Mind my business. Because really, I only say that though because I would like rather just see what my girl would do. I don't want to filter that by being like, no, I ain't finna say nothing. What are you gonna do with the drink? Mm-hmm. This is my time to be able to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? What happens in this scenario? Because I might be with a girl that, you know what I'm saying? She take the drink. You know what I mean? and drink it, all type of shit. Go over there and thank the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something that, not saying you want to put that type of pain on yourself, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, shit, it's better you see that than not, I guess.
Yeah.
If you feel a way about it. So I just get to see what she do. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And if she drink it, I probably feel a little way for sure. If she drink it, like,
right?
oh, okay, good
like,
looking.
That feels disrespectful, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
but I wouldn't regret it. I wouldn't regret like not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because now I know she the type to. I know what it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I needed to see that. Regardless of how I feel, hey, fuck it. That's information for me. So I was just thinking about like I Am Legend, but just minus the you seen that, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Just minus the monsters and shit. Can you imagine like if you was the last person on Earth type shit? Like how long do you think you'll live? Like the last person on Earth.
Honestly, so I'm an only child, right? So I have a very like active imagination, just off the rip. That's kind of my ideal situation. Like I might want to be the last person. Like I don't know. As crazy as that shit sound, I could see that for me. I'm not gonna lie.
So how do you go about like getting food and doing all of that?
Like I'm gonna have like a little dog or something. Like you had a companion, I'm gonna have, I don't know, something.
No, food.
Oh, like okay.
Like, no, I'm saying, how are you gonna get food?
It would still be, I'm pretty sure it would still be animals, maybe.
So you gonna kill your own?
I would have to.
You cool with that? Like you cool with, like you eat bacon?
Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon?
Yeah.
So how you gonna get that? Do you know how to make that?
I could figure it out. I'd be like, my survival instincts will kick in and I will have to figure it out if I want to survive longer. What do you think? You think that's something how do you think you would feel in that situation, being the last person?
I mean, it'll be cool at first, but after a while, like, it's just crazy. Like, after a while, it just wouldn't seem, I wouldn't know what reality is because it's nobody on the earth. So it'll be quiet as fuck. You making the only noise on, like, you know what I'm saying?
He in the film he did have like videos and mannequins and shit. Like you got to be creative.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's too, and then you have to do everything for yourself, like food. Like like on the movie, he was a lot of canned goods and that type of shit. But it's like it's basically that now. You pretty much fending for yourself. Like, I think it makes everything harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only because then what about heat? What you gonna do for heat? Ain't nobody over there running that shit no more. You get what I'm saying? Like we up here, we ain't thinking about all these elements.
You thinking so deep into it. Like now you're making me really think about it. Like I thought, you know what I mean? Like you so logical. Like you thinking so deep into it. I'm just like, yeah, I get it.
Just thinking about having shit to yourself. Like, yeah, I can get a garden and like, yeah, all right. Okay. It's gonna be wintertime up here and shit. What you gonna do for the heat?
When there's a will, there's a way.
You gonna go?
We'll figure it out.
Have a generator or something.
I mean, like I can go. Yeah, I can find it somewhere. It's closed. Like start a fire under. Just I don't know.
All the networks gonna be down, so Google and all that shit gonna be down. So now you gotta really figure out how to use a generator and where to get one and how to all that shit. You the last person on earth. All the internet gets shut down. That shit is shut down. You on your own out here now. You didn't think about that part. Like you have to really, if you want to have a signal, now you have to operate the satellite and shit.
Well, yeah.
So how are you going to learn? You're about to read how to operate AT&T satellite.
If I'm the last person on earth, I don't have nothing else to do. Like, why couldn't I do that?
By the time you learn that shit, you ain't even gonna fucking want a cell phone. Because who the fuck you calling? You gonna have to.
In a movie, there were people out there. So maybe I have hope that I could reach someone. Maybe I have that hope that somebody else is out there besides me, because that was.
See, now you adding to it. I said I'm not talking about I Am Legend. I'm just saying I used that movie because that was what happened. But I'm saying if you're the last person on earth and there is nobody else, you're saying that in your mind you're going to make it seem like somebody else is out there?
No, you're correct. I agree with you, by the way. This is just, you know what I mean?
What you agree with? What I say?
If it's what you're saying and not just based off the movie, like you, it would be hard to be just, it just be me figuring it out.
Yeah.
So, no, I get it.
I don't know. It's possible though, for sure. You can have a whole method that, like,
but I'm
works,
just saying, like,
I
don't have nothing else to do. Why can't I learn how to shoot a satellite signal? Like, why can't I?
You could. It's possible. I ain't look.
I'm not. It's me and time. Yeah.
Don't let me talk you down. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking, because really, I'm just thinking of the task like that's at hand. Like, you literally got to do everything. You want internet, you got to get the satellite up. You want heat, you got to get the power source and all that type shit. You want water, like, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody is running these companies no more.
Yeah.
It's just like
survival mode.
The most fun I can see myself having is driving, because there's no car. I can literally shoot down the street or the highway.
Oh, flying a plane.
You gonna cry? Like, you can learn, yeah, but I'd rather drive every type of car. You know what I'm saying? But it'll look crazy, like, if it's just nothing, nobody moving. Like, it's too. The views don't really hit the same if traffic ain't moving.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm just looking, or, you know, if it's that type of, you know, view. You get what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about, like, some last words? Like an outro or something?
I would say.
Like, you don't need one. I'm asking. It could be nothing. Like, you don't have to say nothing. No.
I don't have one.
Okay, that's cool.